you can see some of the information we want to share. So here we go. So let's get going. Let me put my screen down here. You don't need to see me. Well, as I said, I'm Deborah Baska, and I'm your host for the evening. And I wanted to introduce myself just a little bit. I am an 8-star diamond, 2-time elite Success Club 10 legend. And what does that mean for you at this point? Not a whole lot, but basically it means that I have been able to build a business working from home that pays me a 6-figure income. And I left corporate America and a job that was paying me 6 figures there after 20 years of work. And in less than 3 years, I was able to replace that income. It also means that I now have freedom of time, which is something I never had in corporate America. And especially being a parent, I can tell you that having the freedom of time to spend with my kids, they're getting ready to go off to college, one next year, and then the next one following after that, has been such a blessing to me because I worked all the way through my maternity leave. I have never, my kids went to adventure club in the summers and on spring breaks and Christmas breaks, and I've never had the opportunity to just have that freedom of time that I have now, and I can be home with them on all those random days off that kids get from school. And if we want to go to a movie or I want to take them to lunch, then I can do that. And I can just have fun with them. And I also have the freedom of time to spend with my parents. My mother's, both of my parents are retired now. And as we were getting, my mom and I were getting mani-pedis the other day, I said, I think that God had a plan for us to be right where we are at this time. Me working for myself and owning my own business, and my mom being retired, so that we could enjoy this time together, because she has worked at a traditional job for over 30 years. So that's where I got that work ethic from. So I'm so pleased that I can spend this time with her as well. But again, all these different titles and accolades, what it really means is that today I wake up feeling extremely purposeful about my life. Again, when I was a vice president of marketing in a corporation, and I kind of fell into that job from college. I never really intended to have that be my lifetime job. It never quite felt like what I always wanted to do when I grew up, but yet, you know how it is. You get into a job and you kind of end up staying there. So I am now, like I said, wake up every day really excited about what I'm doing, and it feels so positive and so purposeful. And I'm just so blessed to be able to meet people like you and all the coaches on my team that help me get this job done. So let's talk a little bit about the agenda for tonight. I am going to try to keep you guys to no longer than 40 minutes, and I've even set myself a timer. So we're going to talk a little bit about who is Beachbody, just in case you don't know all the wonderful facets about the company. We're also going to share some stories. So I'm going to go a little bit more in depth about how I came into Beachbody, and then I'm going to introduce you to another coach on my team named Patti Williams, and she will also share her story. And then we're going to talk about that all-important topic that I know you're dying to learn about, and that is how to get started as a coach. And what does it mean to be a coach? So let's talk a little bit about Beachbody. Well, before there was Team Beachbody, there was Beachbody. And we are the #1 name in at-home fitness. And we were founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Congdon with the sole purpose of helping people achieve their goals and enjoying a healthy and fulfilling life. We obviously feature such well-known brands as P90X and Insanity and TurboFire, and a lot of these products that you see every day on infomercials, which is how the company was built. When Carl and John found out that their customers were connecting through online message boards, back in the day before we had Facebook and all these other ways to communicate, they had the old school message boards, and they found that their customers were connecting with each other there, and that certain customers were becoming kind of the go-to people for other customers and sharing their results and their experience and their support. So Carl and John saw an opportunity to reward those people that were becoming the go-to people and reward them for sharing their experience and their programs and inviting others to be a part of what they were doing. And they invited them to be the founding coaches of Team Beachbody, which was officially launched in 2007. They found out that real people helping real people was actually the key to success, because I was just in line the other day at the convenience store and I had on an insanity hat, and a guy that was there in the line mentioned my insanity hat, and I said, well, have you done it? And he says, well, I did it for about a week and then my abs started hurting, so I stopped doing it. How many people do you know that have these programs and have never gotten through them? That is why we have Team Beachbody coaches, because we can help people by the experience that we have. We can help them get through these programs. And people that have a coach and are part of a very active coaching network and challenge groups and things like that are actually proven to be more successful and have a higher rate of getting great results with their program. So you can see that after we launched Team Beachbody, our product development cycle just really, really grew. And that just means that, you know, when you get involved with a company like Beachbody, especially as a business, you are always going to have a lot of amazing products to share with your customers. Right now, we're launching about 4 times a year. So if you followed us last year, we had the 21-day fix and PIO, and we had the 3-day refresh, and we have P90X3. And this year already, we've had P90, and we've got Insanity Max 30. And there's always things in the product development cycle, which I know makes it really exciting for me as a coach, because I love to do the programs and I love that variety as well. In addition to the workout programs, you are also hopefully familiar with Shakeology. We have this premium product that is actually the flagship product of our nutritional line. And it's only sold through coaches, which makes it very unique and makes it a great tool in your toolkit as a coach. It's the ultimate dose of dense daily nutrition. That's what we call it. And the thing I love about it is it has weight loss benefits, which are actually clinically proven to be true, but it was created to be a wellness product. So a lot of times people think of Shakeology as just being a weight loss product. And, well, I can go drink a Slim Fast and get weight loss. Please don't go drink a Slim Fast. Shakeology has so many more benefits than just a typical shake. In fact, Shakeology is not a protein shake. So let me just get it out there right now. It is not a protein shake. In fact, it has over 70 different minerals and vitamins, 40 different superfoods. It helps reduce hunger and makes you more satisfied. In fact, I replaced my afternoon chocolate fix craving with Shakeology. It also has antioxidants and phytonutrients, which help detoxify and protect your body against free radical damage. It has adaptogen herbs, which I didn't even know what those were, but they actually help you increase energy and combat stress, which who doesn't have stress in their life? And the prebiotics and probiotics and fiber and digestive enzymes help aid digestion and promote regularity, which means it just keeps us really nicely cleaned out. And as I mentioned, in 2014, Shakeology was clinically proven to do what we say it does, which is very important. It was proven to help people lose weight, reduce cholesterol, and lower blood sugars. And I can tell you, my husband was the recipient of all 3 of those benefits. When he started using Shakeology and did P90X, he has lost 50 pounds. He is no longer considered diabetic and no longer has high cholesterol and is no longer using those medications. So there you go. Changing your lifestyle and changing just some of the things that you do can really make a huge change in your health, which again, it's a wellness product. So what all of this really means is that we are very differentiated from other fitness and nutrition companies because we offer the full package. We have the fitness, we have the nutrition, and we have the support. Some other companies may have the fitness, but they don't have the nutrition to go with it. Some companies have, quote unquote, the nutrition, but they don't have the fitness. In fact, they actually try to pair their product with some of our fitness programs. We have it all. So as you're getting ready to get involved with a company as a business, there are some other things that you definitely need to know, and that is a little bit about their revenues. And you should know that despite the economic downturn and the high unemployment, our revenues continue to grow. Why? Because fitness and health never go out of style. In fact, healthcare is one of our most important social and political issues. Everybody needs to take care of their body in some fashion, right? There's no shortage of customers. And with our vast catalog of programs and nutritionals, there's truly a product for everybody. Whether or not, I mean, we're not just extreme fitness. And I think that's something that, you can really help people understand as well. We have beginner programs, but we also have programs that get you in the best shape of your life from your own home, which I think is pretty incredible. So let's talk a little bit about stories. One of the things that we do as Beachbody coaches is we share our stories. And that is how we help people relate to us. And so, as promised, I'll tell you how I came to Beachbody. I was kind of at a crossroads. I had turned 40, and I realized that I had a drinking problem. Thus, I embarked on my journey of sobriety, which I'm at 6 years now, and I'm very excited about that. With my newly cleared head, I realized at this point in my life that although a lot of things had improved in my life, as they will do when your head is clear and your soul is free, there were still two things in my life that I pretty much considered sucked, to be quite honest. And that was my health and my job. In regards to my health, I had totally lost my fitness over the past 10 years. In fact, I had taken a 10-year hiatus from fitness. And at this point, I was not only 40, but I was frail and I was weak and I looked and felt old. When I looked in the mirror, I just felt old and used up and dried up, and I almost felt invisible. I mean, that was, like I said, my story is not a weight loss story. It's more a story of becoming strong and powerful, not only in my body, but also in my mind. My husband invited me to do P90X with him. As you can see, we work out together right there. But I was kind of skeptical because I was a gym rat. When I had been in shape, I believed that going to the gym was the only way that real people did it. But I did want to support him in his fitness endeavor. So we did P90X, and our children did it with us. They were about 10 and 12 at the time, and we completed the whole 90-day program. And long story short, we had amazing results. In fact, when I did venture back to the gym on occasion, people would come up to me and ask me what I had been doing. They would say, "How did you get arms like that? How did you get abs like that?" And I said, well, I had been doing P90X, and by that time I started doing Insanity. And I realized that I had a body that I had never had before. And that was one that had muscle tone and definition and was strong. I mean, when I used to work out, I did aerobics, the old school aerobics. And, I don't think I ever had the strength, the true actual strength that I have today. And I certainly never had muscle definition. So eventually, after I did a few more Beachbody programs, I decided to become a coach because I wanted to get the discount on my Shakeology. So when I signed up as a coach with my sponsor, whom I met on Facebook, I had never met her before. I told her I'm probably not going to do anything with this business because I'm a very busy executive woman and I have a busy and important job. So I'll just enjoy the discount. Let's go ahead and fast forward over to the job that I was so busy doing. Like I said, it was going on 20 years that I've been with this company. And I realized that it was completely sucking the life out of me. One of the things that I learned in my recovery was the serenity prayer. And my job was one area of my life in which I had no serenity. It was no good for my health. It was no good for my mindset. No good for my sobriety, certainly, and no good for my family. I was constantly anxious. I was constantly feeling like I was wearing shoes that didn't fit. It was just so uncomfortable. I woke up dreading each day, feeling anxious and unsettled, and almost sick to my stomach. So some of you may relate to that feeling. And the problem was I didn't know what I could do about it. I felt like I was stuck. I mean, I'd been there almost 20 years. I didn't know how to do anything else. And I certainly didn't know anything else that I could do that would bring me the kind of income that I had built myself up to in 20 years. But there actually was a way out, and it came rather unexpectedly by the fact that I lost my job. So 1 month shy of my 20-year anniversary, there went my job security. Fortunately, by this time, I had been a coach for about 6 months, and I had seen what potential the business had, and I'd actually started to work on building my business. I got very excited by seeing other people that were succeeding and living the lives that I had never really dared to dream about. They had freedom of time. They were doing something they loved every day. They seemed so happy and positive, and they were certainly, getting their fitness in, which is something I love to do by this time. I was totally loving my fitness again, and they were making money doing this. And I'm thinking, So the rest is history. I threw myself into building my business, and I vowed to never go back to corporate America again. And 3 years later, here we are. So I wanted to share a little bit about some of the successes our team has had. Beachbody gives you proven results. And if any of you are doing Beachbody programs now, you know that. And these are some of the coaches on Team Dare to Dream that I'm so proud to feature. Donna is actually right now in the running for the $100,000 Beachbody Challenge prize that we give away every year. And right now she's already won $1,500. So that's pretty cool. And she's lost, I believe, 113 pounds. My husband over here, he was a daily Beachbody Challenge winner, which means he won $500. And then we have David and Naveed. Again, you can see Naveed is so funny because he told me when he started doing P90X, he says, I want to get some muscle. I want to get ripped because I've always been the skinny guy. Well, Naveed got ripped, and he won $500 doing it. So now I'm going to introduce you to our friend Patti, and I'm going to unmute Patti if I can find you. Patti is a coach on Team Dare to Dream, and she has been a coach. Well, I'll let her explain that. But I got to find. Are you unmuted, Patti?
I think so. I think I just unmuted myself.
Thanks. Thank you. And I'd like to get myself off of here so they could see you. But
yeah, I can't see myself like I could last week, but that's okay. They can see my pictures. So look at all my pictures.
I know. Well, let's see. You don't have. I don't think you have your camera on. So
I don't have the camera on.
I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
that's okay. We can hear you.
Yep.
All right, Patti, take it away.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Deb, for having me again. And I guess for me, and I'm have been a coach for about I think it's about 6 months. So I started in July, and but I've been using Beachbody products and workout programs for a few years now. I'm just turned the big 50 a couple weeks ago, and it's funny because a lot of people tell me I don't look my age, and that just makes me want to go work out more because I go, this works, okay, this just works. I'm a geek. I'm a programmer. Been doing that for about 20 years, and I also sing professionally on the side. And so I'm like really busy. I don't know if you guys have ever had to deal with musicians, but yeah. And so that, they need a lot of time. And but growing up, just a little history on growing up, I was overweight and have always struggled with eating disorders, slipped into anorexia in my 20s, and then went through a couple of bad, life events, if you want to call them. The big one being that, I lost my mother in the 90s. And got married, and that didn't work out. So basically it was just found myself in a really, really bad place in about, from like the late 90s to the mid 2000s, kind of real similar to what Deb describes, this kind of span of time where literally you just are lost. And that's how I felt. I really was lost. And I had ballooned. You can see my before and after picture there at the bottom of the slide. That before is in about 2006. And that was at about 170 pounds. So, so that at that point, I decided to get some help for myself and to do something about how I was feeling and do something about my my health. And I was horribly depressed and just all around bad situation. And I saw an infomercial for P90X. And of course, you know, it looks intimidating, but there was something about it. I just thought, I want to do that. So I bought it, and it sat on my shelf for a few months, a while. And I did end up cracking it open, and I started to do it. Now, I had done other workouts before. I used to be big on, like, I used to do the firm, and I think that, the whole big, like Jillian and Bob Harper and some of those people were getting big at that time too. So I had a bit of a collection of workout stuff that I would do at home, and I was too embarrassed to go to the gym. I was no way was I a gym rat. I was just like, I can't go because I don't want anyone to see me look like this. So I started working out with P90X, and I'm just going to echo what Deb said, that I couldn't believe the results that I got. I had never been in such good shape, and I didn't do it perfectly, but I got through most of it. I did the best that I could, and at the time I was just by myself, doing it by myself. And I tried a couple of other programs. I was kind of hooked on them. And so I managed to lose over a couple of years, I'd say maybe over 3 years' time, I lost over 50 pounds. And I was drinking Shakeology. I have been drinking Shakeology for a few years, off and on. There were times when I would get it every month, and then I would not get it. And at this point, I'm just like, why should I ever stop drinking it? I want to drink Shakeology pretty much forever, for the rest of my life. But I was really psyched last year when they were coming out with a P90X3. And I got it when it came out, and I was looking around for reviews. I actually saw Deb's video where she demoed one of the workouts, and she reviewed one of the workouts, and that helped me to decide, I want to do this. And I found a group on Facebook that was all these people doing X3, and I asked if I could join, and the lady said, sure, you can join. And it was just a whole other new level of experience with working out. The group and the challenge group and the other people doing the workout added that missing element. It made it just took it to a level of just the feeling of being, not being alone, and not doing it alone. And the motivation and the support that everybody was giving each other, it just really made it fun. And I looked forward every day to going in and checking in and saying, oh, okay, I did this workout. And people were giving me advice because they were all ahead of me. And so I got amazing results. And again, I've never gotten the kind of results like Deb said. The muscle definition, the feeling of strength is really actually uncanny. It's amazing how strong these programs, these people know what they're doing. And she mentioned to me about becoming a coach, and I had never thought of it. I'd seen the commercials and stuff they have on the videos, but I was like, I don't know what that is, but I'm not sure. I just didn't know if it was for me. And the more I looked into it, the more I thought, oh my God, why haven't I been doing this since 2006? Just kicked myself now. So better late than never. And I joined in, and I've just been having a fantastic time meeting so many new people and helping others to do what I've done, and coming from a stance of experience with these programs really is a good an advantage in terms of helping people. So my thing would be to just really look at this as something that can marry something you're passionate about, and it's going to keep you healthy too. That's what I do. It keeps me healthy and accountable every day. Because I can't tell other people to, work out if I'm not working out, or drink your Shakeology if I'm not drinking my Shakeology. And so it helps me to be the best me I can be first, and therefore I can better help other people. And I've been doing really well, making money a little more and more every month, and it keeps growing, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go.
So Patti, when you signed up, did you really intend to build the business or were you planning to just enjoy the discount?
Well, at first, that's actually a really good question. I was kind of unsure at first. I thought, well, at least I can get this discount, but it didn't take me long to realize what the business opportunity was. I'd say maybe it took me a lag of about a week or two to really start going. And that was the period of time where I was like, nah, well, I'll just kind of cruise for a while and enjoy my discount and maybe tell people about it and share it so I can get, make some money and mine will be free. But within a month or two, I went, oh my God, this is so much bigger than just a discount.
Exactly. And I have to say, Patti has brought it every single month. She may have had that 2 weeks where she wondered, but when she decided to do it, I mean, she's a Success Club, a Success Starter, which means she's earned Success Club her first 3 months as a coach. She's been a coach longer than that now, but her first 3 months as a coach, and she won a ticket to our Coach Summit in Nashville next year. So that is definitely something that we encourage our new coaches to go for, because I'm telling you, whether or not you're building a business or you just want to go work out live with Shaun T and Tony Horton and Shalene and Autumn, then you need to get to Summit. So that's all I got to say about that. Thank you, Patti. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Deb.
So let's talk a little bit now about what is a coach. So a coach, first we're going to talk about what a coach isn't. A coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. In fact, some of them are, some of us are, some of us are not. Most coaches are just regular Janes and Joes that have done the workout programs or are doing the workout programs and are striving for more accountability in their life. They are striving to lead a healthy and fit life. You don't have to put in full-time hours to do this. As I said, when I started my business, I was working full-time, more than 40 hours a week. Patti is still working more than a full-time job with her IT job. We have coaches that are teachers and lawyers and bartenders and waitresses and orthodontists and nurses and stay-at-home moms and military spouses. You don't have to have full-time hours to put into this to start making money. A coach does not have to know a lot of people or be super outgoing. In fact, here is my rule of thumb. I'm an introvert, which means that talking to lots of people and hanging with lots of people and being real outgoing is not my nature. It kind of sucks the energy out of me, which I know is a little surprising, but really for me, being able to build my business sitting in front of my computer is truly what this introvert loves to do. I mean, that is right up my alley. Now, there are super outgoing and extroverted coaches as well. So again, if you want to know what the characteristics of a coach are, I'm going to talk about those later, but being an introvert or an extrovert is not required. You also don't have to know a lot of people. And as I always tell coaches, it's not about who you know today. It's about who you're going to get to know tomorrow. And that is what we teach you how to do using social media. I mean, 99% of my coaches and my customers are people that I did not know before I became a coach. I cannot stress that enough. I don't have one of my friends that has signed up with me as a coach. I don't have a whole lot of my close inner circle of friends that are actually even doing the products. So even today, 3 years later, yes, that's true. So it is not about who you know today. So don't say, well, I don't know very many people and I don't know anybody that really wants to get fit. So what? There's millions of people in this country and in Canada, which is where Beachbody markets today, that do want to get fit, and they are waiting for somebody to reach out to them. A coach does not have to be at their ideal fitness, nor do they have to have had an amazing physical transformation. And I can't stress this enough because I have so many coaches or so many customers that say, well, I'm not gonna be a coach yet because I'm not where I want to be. And who would follow me because I'm not in that great of shape and I don't look that great. That is the point is people are going to be inspired by your journey. In fact, coaches that do not wait until they're at their ideal fitness, but start coaching while they are on their journey, are actually wildly successful. Because think of how inspiring it is to see somebody change before your very eyes, to see that person that was 300 pounds or 200 pounds or whatever, a tired mom that just gave birth, to see these people change right before your eyes and start to lose weight and get more toned up and get more energy and adopt healthier lifestyles and learn to make working out a part of their life. That is so inspiring. That is going to inspire somebody that was you, that person sitting on the couch eating Doritos, to get up and say, you know what, I can do this too. I can start too. Again, I did not have a weight loss transformation, so that is not how I build my business. You may say, well, I'm already in shape, or I don't really have weight to lose, so how are people going to be inspired by me? I'm telling you, people are inspired by your story and the things that your struggles and your successes. And so it's real people helping real people. I can't stress that enough. And there are so many people that will relate to the story that you have in your life, whatever it may be. You don't have to be outgoing or know tons of people. I already said that. And finally, you don't have to be good at sales. In fact, I always like to say right here, if you are a natural born salesperson, you probably should go find something else to do, because at Beachbody, we don't sell, we share. We share what we love. We share what we are passionate about. If you don't believe in what you're doing and you don't believe in the products, then I don't think Beachbody is going to be the right thing for you, to be quite honest. And it will come across as being salesy if you try to share something that you don't believe in. A coach should be teachable, because we have a lot to teach you. We have a lot of information to share with you to help you be successful. So teachable also means looking at that list on the left-hand side of the page and being willing to let that stuff go, to believe when we say that stuff doesn't matter. Be teachable, be open-minded. You have to be also willing to invest some time in learning. So I know there is not one single coach that decided to be a coach because they had a ton of extra time. Nobody has extra time. It really boils down to what you want to do with your life and what's important. And if you believe in Beachbody and you believe in the vision and the mission that we have and what it can not only do for other people, but for you yourself personally and your family, then you're going to need to find a little extra time to learn how to build your business, right? Just like you had to learn how to find the time to schedule your workouts. And you didn't think you had it, right? But now you're saying, oh yeah, I got 30 minutes. I'm managing to get that done. You can do the same thing as a coach. As I said, most coaches are working full-time jobs or 2 jobs or 3 jobs. As a coach, you should have a passion for helping others, because that's really what we do. Going back to the whole sales piece, I like to share this analogy that there is no coach that woke up one day and said, hey, I want to start selling stuff. In fact, if you're like me, you would run in the other direction as fast as you could if somebody said, hey, you want to go sell some stuff. Because I don't like to sell stuff. In fact, I tried to do it at my old job and I was really bad at it. And it's one of those things that caused me to get nauseous in my stomach whenever I had to do it. So again, it's about helping other people. And today, when I am talking to somebody about a Beachbody program, the fact that they may buy it from me doesn't occur to me to be a sale. It occurs to me to be a solution to help them with a problem that they may have. And it may be a problem that could actually improve their health or even save their life. And so I don't have any problem. I don't have any reservation about reaching out to that person and offering solutions to problems that they may have. A coach should be a relationship builder. As I just said, we learn to ask questions and to listen. And one of the things that I really coach new coaches on is not just spewing information, because a lot of times we get so excited. Somebody will say, yeah, I'm interested. And the next thing you know, we're telling them every single thing about the program and just spouting off all this information. And my coaching to you is sit back and relax and listen. Ask some questions. Ask what's important to you in a workout program. What are your fitness goals? And that's how we build relationships. And to me, a no is never a no. A no is just a not now. And that means that no matter what the person says to me, if they say they don't want to do a challenge group with me, I don't just cut them off and say, they didn't buy anything, move on to the next person. I always want to try to keep that relationship open. So that's another thing I love about being a coach. And finally, being a coach, you have to be willing to share your story. I mean, if you think you're going to be a coach and have it be the best kept secret ever, that none of your friends are going to know you're a coach, well then, again, why bother? Unless you just want the discount, which is definitely a strategy for becoming a coach. So finally, I'll just say here, we do not sell, we share. We do not convince, we build relationships, and we help. So let's talk a little bit now about the benefits of being a coach, because they are pretty darn cool. 25% discount on your products. So like Patti said, she was using Shakeology already. Why not get the discount? And that was my whole motivation as well. As a coach, you get to set your own hours. If you have a full-time job, then you might choose to spend a few hours a week working on your Beachbody business. Maybe you for me, I know I would get up and maybe spend 30 minutes before I went to work. And then I might spend a little bit of time on my lunch break, answering messages and doing some Facebook posts. And then I would do some work when I got home. And to me, I have to say, being in a job, a corporate job that, as I said, was sucking the very life out of me, the time I spent on Beachbody, I did not view it as being time that I didn't have to spend, because I enjoyed it so much. It became one of the best parts of my day because it made me feel good about myself. And my regular job did not make me feel good about myself. As you grow your business, as your business grows, you find that you might spend even more time on it. So like I said, whenever you have more customers and things like that, you're going to find yourself wanting to spend more time on it. And that's really, really fun. The benefits of being a coach, you can do it, like I said, part-time or full-time. You can build your business online or in person. And I know for me, I just thought, you know what? I can sit in front of a computer. I know how to use social media. I can do this. If it would have been a business where you said to me, I have to go and do house parties, and I have to get people to sign up to host a party, and I have to go door to door and sell things, and I have to call people on the phone, and I would have said, no thanks. In fact, I've been asked to be a part of companies like that, and no worry about that. That's for other people, but it certainly was not for me. The rewards. This is the big slide. This is the whole part where we talk about how do you earn money as a coach. So, as I said, the more you commit to working your business every day, the more your business will grow and the more rewards you can earn. Our compensation plan is very robust and very well-rounded. You have the opportunity to receive commissions for selling products to customers. That's 25% commission. So somebody goes to your Team Beachbody site and they order P90X, you get a 25% commission, which is about $30. You also get bonuses for team growth. And this is what I love, because I say teamwork makes the dream work. You can write that down. Teamwork makes the dream work. And that basically means that for all of the coaches that are in your downline team, you get a commission bonus for that. And this is any coach, not even just coaches that you sponsor personally, but any coach that's in your downline. So let me give you an example. I, as a leader of Team Dare to Dream, have about 700 coaches in my downline. And I have personally sponsored about 100 coaches. But I get this volume commission on all of the volume, on all of the business that all 700 of those coaches do. So when you sign up with a coach as a coach with Team Dare to Dream, you will find that you will start seeing coaches appear in your downline that you did not bring in. Those coaches are income potential for you, just to put it quite bluntly. That's teamwork makes the dream work. So that's why I do spend a lot of time working with the team to help the team grow and to help the team learn how to build this business and share these products. You also get to earn some amazing trips through our Success Club program and through leadership programs and things like that. In fact, my family takes about 3 to 4 trips a year on Beachbody, which for a family that loves to travel is pretty darn cool. And my kids get to go with us on a couple of those trips. The Success Club trip in next year is to Cancun, Mexico. And the kids, I can tell you, that's a great way to get your family involved in what you're doing when they see you spending the time building your business, you can remind them that, hey, mom or dad is working here to bring you to Cancun with us next year. They totally, totally get that. We also have a lead program, which is very, very amazing. We're the only network marketing company that has a lead program, whereby any person that buys something from the infomercial or from the 1-800 number actually gets assigned to a coach. And so when you qualify for the lead program, that means that you are at an Emerald status, which Emerald is one of the first rank advancements. And Emerald status also gives you eligibility for more commission bonuses. So to become Emerald, let me just tell you real quick, because you're probably wondering, what does it take? It takes you sponsoring 2 coaches of your own. And so as a goal, what we have is for in the first 30 days of your business, for anybody that says they actually want to make a little money with this or a lot of money, we're going to give you the goals to make Success Club like Patti did, so that you can earn that trip to Coach Summit, which is about a $295 value. And we're going to give you the goal to become Emerald, so that you can start accruing and earning those bonuses for team growth. So how do you get started? There are many reasons people sign up to be a coach. Some want to sign up to get the product at a discount. We've talked about that. Others sign up to hold themselves accountable to achieving their own health and fitness goals. And they might want to make a little money in the process. And again, Patti kind of alluded to that, if I make a little money, that's cool. But really, I'm kind of doing it for me. Or we have other people that sign up and right from the very beginning, they want to go all in and they want to help others with their health and fitness goals while also helping themselves and their family achieve financial goals. To be quite honest, most people probably start as at the number 2, where they want more accountability. They really want to stay, accountable to their health and fitness. And, if I make a little money, that's cool. That's really where most people start, to be quite honest. So to join as a coach, you can really start out for $39.95. That's our enrollment fee. And so think about it. You can start a 6 to 7 figure income business for $39.95. And that's the truth. We have over 50 millionaires in Team Beachbody, and that's with a company that's only been in business for 7 years. Over 50 millionaires. I myself am not one of them yet, but I am a 6-figure earner, and someday I shall be in that category. But I think it's pretty amazing, because think about it, how long will it take you in your current job to earn 7 figures? Or even 6 figures. Think about that. You can also get your $39.95 fee waived by enrolling with a challenge pack. So that's how most people start out as a coach. If you have already purchased a challenge pack, then we can still get that fee waived for you. So that is very, very cool. The challenge pack gives you your fitness program. It gives you your first month of Shakeology. It gives you a trial membership to our Team Beachbody Club, and it gives you that $39.95 fee waived. So that is the most economical way to get started as a coach. You will have an ongoing business fee of $15.95 per month. And this covers all of your websites, all of your web hosting. You get your own domain name, your own URL. You get your coach online office. You get marketing tools, customer service, technical support. Everything is really is turnkey for you. As soon as you sign up as a coach, your business is live. Your websites are live. People can actually go and order from you if they want to. And I think the important thing for you to know is you don't have to fulfill any orders. You don't have to procure payment. You don't have to ship orders out. You don't have to do all the customer service. That is all handled directly through Beachbody. So really all you have to do is learn how to share these products, share what you love, and share your story. There are no minimums. There's no inventory requirements. And there is a 30-day money-back guarantee on coaching, just like there are on all of our products. So if you sign up and you paid your $39.95 and you decided that it wasn't quite your cup of tea, there is a 30-day refund on that as well. And I do want to mention that we also have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So when I talk about our customer service, you can feel confident that we've got that covered for your customers. I real quick wanted to talk about the dollars and cents of being a coach, because I said there's some people that sign up just for the discount. And here it is in black and blue, or white and blue. Shakeology at retail price costs $129.95. As a coach, with your 25% discount, you're going to get your Shakeology for $97.50. So therein, that's a great deal, right? That's what Patti said. Your business fee is $15.95, and you say, well, but we got to pay that fee. Well, add up, do the math. That's a total of $113.45 for something that you were previously paying $130 for. So now you've got an almost $16 savings a month if all you ever do is drink your Shakeology. That, my friends, is what I call dollars and cents. Let's talk about our support. When you sign up as a coach, you may be wondering, well, this is all great and good, but how am I going to learn how to do this? Well, to help you learn how to do this and earn those trips and those rewards and those commissions, Beachbody provides you with outstanding support, online tools, training, communication, social media ready marketing pieces. As a new coach, there is no guesswork. In fact, you will probably find there's more information than you can comprehend in the very beginning. And that's where your team comes in. Team Dare to Dream is your team, and it is proven that coaches that are a part of a team that has a strong structure and strong leadership, they're going to be more successful. And that's exactly what you get with Team Dare to Dream. We have a private Facebook page just for our coaches, and we have a new coach training program that we run every single month that teaches you how to build your business using social media and other tools, how to expand your friends' network. So again, it's not about who you know today, but about who you're going to get to know tomorrow, how to use your time most effectively, and how to be the best you. You know, we want you to be successful with your business, but we also want you to be successful with your own health and fitness. So we're really going to help you do that as well. We have weekly team calls with training information and tips. We also have leadership training, and we have recognition and accountability. We love to recognize and love on our coaches. So we're going to wrap this up. What's next? In the next 24 hours, the coach that invited you to this presentation is going to follow up and ask you a few questions. They're going to ask you, what did you like most about this presentation? And then they're going to ask you, does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? And which enrollment option appeals to you? Do you want to get signed up with that challenge pack, or do you want to take the challenge pack you've already ordered and get that free enrollment fee? Before we end the presentation, I want you to think about a few things. If you could just help one person improve their life, would it be worth it? If you could achieve your own fitness goals, would it be worth it? And if you could pay off your debt, save for a vacation, earn enough money to quit a second job, or even your full-time job, would it be worth it? The bottom line is that we as coaches have the opportunity to change people's lives and to change our own lives. And you can become the very best you while helping others become their very best them. Does this sound like something that would interest you? If so, I invite you to get started now. Get started learning how to build this business so we can help you ramp up for the New Year's resolution crowd. And if you have any additional questions, you can ask the coach that referred you, or feel free to post them in our event page. But on behalf of Team Dare to Dream, I really will look forward to welcoming you to our team in the very near future. Thank you so much.